There it is. Hello!
Whoa!
Welcome to GameSlean TV, everybody. How's it going? It is Wednesday. We're here. It's our new night. Right?
Yes.
Welcome to GameSlean TV.
Tom.
We're back for another episode. Yeah. Is he there? What's up?
Yeah, the audio is still doubled.
Yeah. Turn that monitor off.
Turn what off?
You can't leave
I
that.
don't know what a monitor is.
You can't leave that on. We got a ton of stuff to get to tonight. Before we start off, what's going on this week? Anything? Did you guys see that?
We got stuff. We got stuff going on.
Okay, I've been watching Girl Meets World, which is awesome. Did you guys see
I've
that
been
thing on
watching it. I've been watching
Facebook? You guys
I've
see
been
that
watching it
Facebook
too.
thing? Do you see that thing on Facebook? Full House.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're bringing it.
Are they going to do that? Are they going to do that?
Whoa! With John Stamos and everything.
Whatever happened to
Okay.
predictability?
Here's what I don't get. Most of
not a
them,
video
I think
game.
most of them are still in one piece. But what is Jodie Sweetin is a cokehead.
Wait, which one?
She was
Stephanie.
Stephanie, the middle child.
The Olsens are too busy managing their, their
who knows what they're
accessory
doing.
brands. And,
I did go to an Arby's in New Jersey once, and I ran into Kimmy Gibbler.
What?
Oh, no
True
kidding.
story.
The weird one.
Really?
I don't know if it was
No,
her, but it looked
the
just
friend.
like her.
The friend.
No, she was
Did
dead.
you talk to her?
Damn.
No, dude, I got my roast beef stomach got the fuck out of there. But it looked just like Kimmy Gibbler.
It's probably her.
That's all I have to bring to this. But yeah,
Really?
Full House. I'll watch it.
We'll see. I don't know.
Is Bob Saget going to be in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, he should do his his
mean-
stand up on it.
Yeah, I mean, come on, he's like the dude. As long as they get Bob Saget and John Stamos back,
What about Dave Coulier?
which one's he?
Wait,
Is he
wait,
Joey?
Yeah, cut it out.
Yeah, cut it out. Yeah, that's true. I do that a lot, so I supposedly should bring him back too.
Yeah.
Those guys aren't doing anything except for John Stamos. Like they'll
It's
bring
like
it back.
USA like network show. And
Yeah,
Bob
well,
Saget's like just a comedian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they'll bring it back.
Bob Saget's busy writing books and shit.
Bob Saget's
Yeah.
awesome.
All right, well, let's hope that happens. We'll see. We got tons of stuff to get to tonight. Let's move on to the news. What's the big thing this week? That whole Twitch buys Amazon.
Yes. Twitch.
So how? I mean,
Wait, do you mean Amazon buys
yeah,
Twitch?
Twitch buys Amazon.
Amazon buys
So
Twitch.
some Twitch and Amazon deal, right?
Yeah.
So how is this going to affect things? I mean, YouTube is still the king, but Twitch has been making inroads, at least with the people that want to stream games and other
YouTube
stuff
was
live.
gonna
We're
buy
on-
Twitch,
we're on
right?
Twitch right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Are
yeah.
Wait, we're on Twitch.
Where are we?
Really?
I think I don't know. Like, I don't like. I personally don't go to Twitch just watch videos. I go to YouTube for that. But you know, from watching any live streams, any live game streams, I mean, it's obviously there. But
Yeah.
who knows? With Amazon backing it, you know, maybe it will, you know, take over YouTube, or it will just everything will
I
stay
don't
the
think
same.
so. I mean, it's going to be strictly for gaming stills, but YouTube still has that streaming stuff as well. So I don't want you to just go straight to YouTube.
I don't know anyone who's like streams on YouTube. Like people put their content up there. I don't know anyone who does live
Right.
streams.
I've seen a few live streams there, but it's I mean,
Tommy?
you know, it's
Yeah, you can
Why
you
don't you
can
just
do it,
use-
but
use-
nobody
use-
does it on there. Everyone,
Yeah.
If you're streaming, you're over
you're
on
in
Twitch.
Yeah, I just feel like it's like why not just use YouTube for streaming as well? You know,
I don't know. I don't make up the rules. I just work here.
that's true.
We'll see.
That's true.
Amazon probably just wants to compete with Google, and that was the big deal because they said Google. That was the rumor earlier this year. They said, "Oh, Google's going to buy them."
Yeah, but they have not.
fold them into all their YouTube stuff and just combine technology and that whole thing. But
Yeah.
we'll see how this turns out. So,
Would they buy them? Would they buy it for like what, $970 million?
just shy of $1 billion.
Yeah.
What a bargain.
I'll ever have.
Yeah, unfortunately. Anyways,
Hopefully that's good news for us, though, because as far as I can tell, we're going to be on Twitch here for the time being. Hopefully the player improves. Hopefully, you know, because YouTube is still the king. You click on something on YouTube and it just goes.
Yeah.
With Twitch, sometimes you got to wait a little bit, and the performance isn't always up to par as what you get on YouTube. So we'll see. I think it's good all around. Amazon money, you know, can't complain.
Send
Yeah.
it this way.
Yeah, definitely. And that's it. That's it for the news. That was a big news item this week. We
That
got to move
was.
on. We don't have time.
all right, cool.
Let's
No
talk-
Wait, they
time.
announced the Pokemon arcade fighting game. That's going to be awesome,
do you-
right?
do you wanna touch
Tell us
on
what
that?
you think in the comments. That's all I know.
Yeah, let us know in the comments. Dude, I don't know anything about that.
All I know is they're making an arcade fighting game, and it's with Pokemon.
All right, real quick. So how does
How's
that
that
work?
different
What do
from
you
regular Pokemon?
hook up your DS or something?
Well, no,
and
no,
you
it's
hook
an
it-
arcade game.
Oh, it's an arcade. Okay.
Will this bring back arcades?
No.
Yeah, right.
I mean, they never left.
How,
they
dude?
never
What?
left in Japan. Like,
true.
yeah.
The
as far
arcade
as I
industry
know.
needs to come back.
yeah, it makes no sense. But I want to play this game. I don't know anything about it, but
Yeah, it's not.
I mean, you could technically have Pokemon fights like this in Smash Bros, but a full-fledged game.
Yeah,
I'm pumped.
could be cool.
Tom, you're pumped.
Oh, I'm ecstatic about this game. I can't wait.
I am not, because I've never played Pokemans. I know you
looks like he
guys
needs
love
to
it,
take a
but
shower.
Pokemon.
He looks dirty.
All right.
Dirty.
On that note, our review this week, guys, we're talking about Murdered Soul Suspect. Let's get to that. So here we go. You guys might recall, if you followed us at all, we hyped the shit out of this game.
We did.
I'll start things off by saying, it mostly delivered, although all the major sites slammed this game. This game's got like a 50% Metacritic on like the major review guys for this. So, okay, so just to go over real quick, so you play as this detective, Ronan O'Connor.
Developed by Airtight Games.
Developed by Airtight Games,
which
yes.
is no longer.
And unfortunately,
Which
they got
went out of
closed
business
right after
because
the
of this
game
game.
released, as seems to be the trend with, that's how it goes these days. If you don't make a good game that makes money or at least breaks even, it doesn't look good for you.
Yeah.
So you play as Ronan O'Connor here. He's a detective, and right at the beginning of the game, he gets killed, and then you got to figure out, what the hell happened. Who's the guy that killed you? Why did he do it? Is there some other stuff going on here? Is there a conspiracy? What the hell?
I played Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah, is that what it is? I'm not sure.
yeah.
I didn't play. What the hell?
That is like the same story.
I'll start things off. Okay, so this type of game, I think this is really based on like the old point and click adventure games. I mean, this isn't like a friggin' third person shooter, or this isn't like this isn't an action game in the least. There's some kind of actiony parts where you fight these demons that are in the game,
Which I didn't like whatsoever. To me, that was like the big part of as far as gameplay elements. If we're going right into that, I found that to be kind of unnecessary. It's kind of like, well, we do have some kind of action type elements in the game, but to me, it was just kind of thrown in and thrown together.
They're really spread out. Now, the thing I want to bring up too. Okay, so what you do is, I think, Tom, weren't you saying when you played the demo, or when you played this game in an earlier stage, you sneak up on the demons and then you possess them and then break them apart from the inside?
Yeah.
Is that what they did?
You have to you have to do like a QTE to like rip them apart and stuff like that.
Yeah. So I think they changed it because you don't inhabit the demons and like destroy them from the inside. You just you still have to get them from behind, but there's a QT prompt that comes up and you just capture them and then they get ripped apart from outside. So I think that's one of the things we should touch on. I think this game went through a bunch of evolutions where they just changed a ton of shit, because we did get to see it before it released multiple times. So I don't know.
Yeah.
What I can tack on to that, the pacing here really, really slow. So in general, what you're going to do in this game, you walk around, you investigate some stuff, you get some clues about some stuff, you select the right clues to complete an investigation. So that's kind of what you're doing. It'll put you in an area and say, okay, you got to investigate this shit. So
I didn't have a problem with that. Like we're seeing right here,
that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't have a problem with that. Like I wish, instead of those action parts, I wish they had more puzzle elements to it. Like it was more just like a puzzle-esque game. But yeah, I thought the story was good, and I liked the characters and everything. But that was the gameplay elements. That main gameplay element, I don't know. I feel like it definitely hurt it.
Yeah, I want to get into the story because I think that's one of the game's strong points. But let's wrap this one up first, though. So this is pretty much the whole base of the game.
Yeah.
Is doing this stuff, and then so he's possessed the cop here, and that's kind of, you can
you can possess, you can influence, you can peek, and you have to put different clues together and stuff to move forward.
This right here though, this is did you understand this? Because you see how you get the badges on the bottom. There's only one answer to all of these things that you're doing. So this jackass didn't pick the right one. Now he's gonna do it over. But I don't think I think the badges on the bottom are some type of rating. But even if I screwed stuff up, I didn't see that affecting anything. So I don't know what the point to that was.
I didn't see any point to it either.
So in general, this is what you do though. So once you have the clues lined up, you just pick the right ones in the screen it showed a minute ago, and you finish the investigation. And it says, okay, cool. Now you got to go do this other thing. You move to the next area. They do mix the demons in certain parts. So they'll do that, but then it's just the same stuff. It just repeats that sequence over and over again. So there's not I think once you're 2 or so hours in, you're just there for the story.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Yeah, and then the thing that got me, some of those clues, like we just said, it shows that view where there's just like fragments of them. You know, some of those you have to pick them in the right order, which I thought was stupid because there were a lot of times where it asks you a question and it says, okay, select the clue based on like what the game is asking. And there was a whole bunch of times where I'd be sitting there, I was like, I'd get it wrong, and I'd be like, well, what is the game asking? Like, I didn't get what the hell the thing was going for. It didn't make any sense.
Yeah, I don't know, like. There's a whole bunch of problems as far as that goes.
Yeah. Well, we're getting close to that. I want to mention too, man. This friggin' investigation footage just keeps going. It's the same shit. Did you know there were a couple cool touches I want to mention? Did you notice these? There's one of the NPCs, because it's a Square Enix published game. One of the NPCs makes a joke about, what's the name of that game about a woman who raids tombs?
Oh yeah,
I saw that.
Yeah, and then I saw like was it Just Cause, the posters in the police station.
Yep, that's another one.
It's cool. There's a few cool things, like as far as like you can also help out like other ghosts, and whether it's like
that was something I liked.
You have to help, like one you had to like help find like the ghost body or like see what happened to her, and the other one you had to find. There was one other ghost who ended up being like a hero, like that story. But there's also the collectibles. Which were called like ghost stories. If you collect enough of these like relics, you get like a little ghost story, and actually they're pretty well written and they're short too. So I don't know. So those are. I noticed I found like once I got that first ghost story, I found myself looking for more of those because there's a whole bunch of them. So but they are like well written, and so if you do end up playing those, you should definitely try to collect those.
That was actually kind of a mixed bag for me because if I hate I cannot stand friggin' collectibles. Why is that such a trend in games nowadays?
No, it's not, but you don't have to. I know it's like I was just doing it if I came across them, but like there's a whole bunch of them. Like what's his girlfriend's name?
Julia.
Yeah. So like you can see it, like find her thoughts.
Oh yeah, it was like about their relationship,
backstory. But the only ones I was really going after were like the ghost story ones because, like I said, they add just a different element and a cooler element to the
the
story.
Sure. No, I agree. The stories, the side stories, like. It ticked me off because, like I said, I just cannot stand the damn. This is good. We should mention this. You get to possess the cat.
That was a cool part.
So the cat can move into. This helps you get into different areas that like might be blocked off, or there might be demons or other bullshit in the way. So the cat can get into smaller areas. You just possess the cat, and then you actually play. You can control the cat, so you can just move around and get to where you need to go. That was cool. That was another way they did manage to mix it up. But yeah, back to the collectibles and the others. Yeah, I would have liked to have found more of those, so I could have gotten all those stories. Because you're right, that was cool.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'll mention one last thing. The other nods to the other Square franchises. Did you notice in the police station there's a bunch, like all the monitors have the Deus Ex Human Revolution title
I thought
screen.
I noticed that too.
And like there was one where like there's like one guy, he's like actually working, but it's like sitting there at the title screen. So that collectibles crap, man. I don't know. Yeah, you know what I wish they had done? The side cases where you like help out the other ghosts. There were only a few of those in there. I wish they had put more of them because that was cool. That was like
I liked them. They were short too, so it wasn't like a whole. It wasn't a whole like a big like undertaking or anything like that. So they were pretty short, but at the same time, I did really enjoy them.
All right, so let's get to the bad. The cons, I guess we should say. So, okay, I played this on 360. This game runs like absolute shit on the 360.
I played on the PS3, and I got stuck a few times and I had to start over.
Oh my god,
it was annoying. I also thought the load times in the game I thought they were pretty long. They were like I was waiting there for a few minutes just for the game to load. I won't say a few minutes. Like I would say like. I don't know. It was long though. You know what I mean? Like
it was long enough where you noticed it.
Yeah,
basically.
exactly.
Yeah, okay.
That's true. I did like if I wanted to replay something or if I wanted to do something I did notice that in between areas, like between cutscenes and stuff. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I had like because I can't speak for the PS3, but like the 360, it was just stuttering. Like it would hitch and stuff, and like it would like the screen, there'd be screen tearing, and like it wasn't like completely unplayable, but like it was bad. I was like, and it depended on like if I was in the hub area or if I was in like it didn't do it all the time, but when it was doing it, it would do it really bad, and I'd be like, how is this type of shit, like this is not like the begin, like it's not like the 360 just came out and they're just getting used to the engine. It's like this is Unreal Engine 3 and they've been working with this for like what, 7 or 8 years?
Yeah,
like come on, like
now.
how does something like this get out of QA in that condition? Like what the shit? I was playing that, I was like, is something wrong with my 360? Like what's going on?
Yeah.
I installed the game in the hard drive, and like usually that'll solve a lot of dumb bullshit problems like loading and stuff. And like just they just didn't optimize it, or they just had some weird problem.
Yeah.
So that was friggin' stupid. The hard freezes. The friggin' autosave, like, there was one investigation that I completely missed. Like, I went to deal with some demons, because it was like, okay, investigation. I could hear them, like, yelling, off, like, on another side of the building. I was like, well, I'll go fight with them or whatever and deal with that first. And then, I bypassed an entire investigation, because when I went back to the room, like,
Jesus.
the prompts were gone. So yeah, here you can see, so this is the combat.
This is like, to me, like I've been saying, like this is the worst part. They do allow, as you can see here, like you can distract the demons by utilizing the crows, and then you can defeat them that way.
That at least gets them to turn their backs.
Crows?
Yes, I
There's a
believe
lot of random crows hanging out.
Yeah,
Well,
not always. They added in like later on, so you have to take on some demons like I think in the beginning stages of the game. But yeah, once the crows are involved, and you notice like, did you see those things he was hiding in? Those are like remnants or like ghost, they're like ghost tears or something. So you can like that's your only chance. You have to hide in there, because if the demons come, they just kill you.
Okay.
So, but I remember I got stuck once. Like the distance between one like ghost remnant to another was so far away, and the ghost caught me, but there's no run. You can't run. It's all, you just walk. So I kept getting killed over and over again. So I don't know.
Oh yeah,
that was in the cemetery, and I was just like, this is super frustrating.
There were a bunch of them in the cemetery. Yeah.
But yeah, like I've been saying, I think that part was just like so useless. This
guy's a dumbass. Like, look at this.
Just picking random
shit.
Oh,
whatever. Just help me get to. Yeah. So I mean, just bugs and the autosave. Like that's I cannot stand it. There's been a couple. I think Assassin's Creed 2 was the last one I played that had it, where it's like the game has one save slot. It's got autosave. You can't make separate save files. So like, if you want to go back and do anything, like, forget it. You're watching it on YouTube, or if you want to do something different, like tough shit, like start the game over. I hate that. Like, why? Like, okay, have a friggin' save file. Like, why can't I go back and do it? That's the stupidest thing ever.
2014, Square Enix.
And then if your shit gets corrupted, what the hell do? Start the game over? That friggin' got me. And then there was one time I possessed an NPC, not during an investigation or anything. It's just like walking around outside the police station. I possessed an NPC, and I was like, okay, whatever, like read their thoughts or whatever. But then like the prompt where it allows you to exit, it like wasn't there, and I was just stuck. Like the NPC was just walking around.
Do you remember that where that little, like that girl ghost you have to follow at one point?
Yeah.
Like there was one point you're up in that top building, and she goes away, but then her body just stops, and I caught up to her, and I was like, no functions were working whatsoever.
Oh,
I restarted it, and I realized she wasn't even supposed to be standing there. So the game would like screw up like that a bunch. I don't know.
And that's the thing. I'm wondering if, I gotta think that the PS4, the Xbox One, and the PC versions probably aren't as bad. I don't know. This might be the type of thing where they had some other group, port it over or do whatever.
Yeah.
But I thought this didn't start out as a next-gen game. This was going to be on 360, PS3, and PC from the beginning. So I thought the next-gen ports were after the new systems released. So I honestly don't know what happened here, but that's not good, and that's going to affect the friggin' score. So is there anything else we can add to that? Yeah, I'll say the whole thing with the NPC, that was friggin' stupid. I had to restart the entire system for that. And I had some hard crashes too from that, where the game would just lock up, and I'd be like, okay, shit, restart it, awesome.
Yeah. I don't know.
So before we wrap it up, I want to say there's not a whole lot of replay value here, because it's like you go through the story and then
that's pretty much
you already know what's going to happen. So there's no multiple difficulty setting or whatever.
No.
It's like you're gonna get your one playthrough with this one, and I think that's gonna really be it. So let's put the scorecard up.
Yeah, rent, borrow. The story's cool. As Tom would say, it's not worth the hype. See what I did there? See what I did there? See what I did there?
No.
No?
But this game doesn't look that fun. I honestly don't even want to go through the trouble of renting it after you guys described it. I don't know.
No,
All I know
it's
is
cool,
I
but
saw-
they try to I feel like they try to market it differently. Like I said, if they was like, oh, if they made it like a point and click adventure with maybe if they did this like kind of like a Walking Dead style, was like episodic content like that. I think it might be. Anyway, they focus really on story, and you had to do puzzles. I think it would have been a little bit better, but they try to add they try to cater to everybody, and I wish they just catered to like a core audience, like people who like point and click adventures. And also, I noticed a lot of the cinematics. You know how you had the choices to choose certain dialogue options. I felt like that was another. I feel it was like super choppy.
That wasn't fleshed out at all.
Whatever. It was like you'd be like, I don't know, like where does your mother work? And then it would be like, so your mother, like I don't know, the conversations of options you would have would be so like choppy
You know what?
difficult.
I forgot to mention that. You're right. I almost wanted to say like if it felt like they wrote it a certain way, and then they're like, oh shit, we got to change this. And
we gotta give them options or whatever.
Yeah,
but I'd rather them just have like one fluid
it didn't
cinematic.
fit right.
So it's like they
weird.
shoehorned in like the dialogue options just because people love dialogue options. Let's put it in the game.
Well, not only that, it was almost like they they changed a bunch of shit and they had to like redo it, and it was like we have to stuff this response in here because we didn't record anything else or so like.
Yeah.
This game sounds like a hoot.
The way I want to wrap this up though, like even with that, I'll consider. I don't think this was worth the friggin' 50% that everybody else was giving. This was a solid game. It had some issues. If you're gonna check this out, definitely get it on PC or one of the next gen systems. But yeah, just go in knowing it's a slow-paced game. It's more of the point and click or like not more adventure side. I almost said action adventure.
Yeah.
It's not really action unless you count the stuff with the demons and stuff. But I think they put that in there just to break things up. So one is just all right, look at this clue and the same thing over and over and over.
Yeah.
Again. I was not okay. We like we mentioned before, we did hype the hell out of this. It looked awesome. I honestly wasn't disappointed with it. I thought it was decent. So
yeah, it was okay.
Solid rental. So that's Murdered Soul Suspect. All right, let's move on to our top 5. This ought to be good. Top 5 reasons Destiny's going to suck. Destiny's coming out September 9th. It's going to be a
fuck Destiny.
Piece of shit, dude.
Yeah.
Right, Jeff? Right, Jeff?
Dude, I'm ready to throw up right now just looking at that friggin' giant planet. Jesus Christ, I took a shit the other day that looked better than that. Move on. What's the top?
Last week
5?
I told you I couldn't poop. I finally did poop.
You gotta
like
bring,
I said.
Oh my gosh!
It was
Why,
just as big
dude?
as
Why are you
that.
gonna bring that up, man? All right. All right, number 5.
gotta
All right,
keep
cool.
people
Yeah, get
updated.
the grab here. Number 5. What's number 5?
You tell us.
I'm about to. In this game, no matchmaking for raids. No raids.
What friggin' year is this? 2003?
Go on a raid, you can't match with friends. You're not playing with them.
You know what they say on the message boards? Let me tell you. That's because you're a casual gamer because you want matchmaking. If you want a raid in this game, you have to go outside the game, find a friggin' message board for whatever elite guild is running this content, apply, hope one of the moderators read your application, approve it, and it goes up to their standards, and then you'll get a raid invite, and then you have to sign on when they tell you to so you can run a raid. Or we could jump back into the present from 10 years ago, and just like every other friggin' MMO, or it's not really an MMO, well that seems a lot like it 10 years ago, put in matchmaking. WoW does it. I think... I can't think of an MMO that doesn't do it anymore.
Yeah.
WoW was like the one where people like put it in, and yeah, you might not have the best group for this quote-unquote extremely hard content, but at least I can play it on my own time. I don't have to wait for some elitist guild leader to say, everyone has to sign on now, and you have to be here at this time if you want to run this content. No, screw that.
I can't come to grips with that. How, do they not, they don't want you to play it with your friends? Is that's what's going on here?
Well, no. The thing with the lack of matchmaking is the raid where it's a 6-man group, And
Wow, 6.
yeah, I know. Well, come on.
Hey, wait, which?
We'll get into that later. We'll get into that later. But you have to. You can only set up the group invite only. Like when you join when you join the dungeons. What are they called? The whatever the 3-man dungeons are called. They you can just jump in matchmaking. It'll pair you up with 2 players of the same level. And you have to be max level for a raid, so I don't know why they can't just matchmake you with other people jumping in matchmaking. Because they say it's too difficult. You need people that you're actually friends with or on your friends list. You have to set up the group yourself. I just think it's an antiquated idea, and give me matchmaking. I want to play when I want, how I want. So...
yeah, that's no good. You can't have that.
Yeah, it's bullshit, bro.
So F that.
Yeah.
F
All right,
Destiny.
well, that's not the only one. We had 4 more.
Oh, God.
Reason 4, we kind of gave it away.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
3
did.
person
We did.
squad limit.
I didn't say anything.
We did.
God damn it.
What? 3 people. Wow.
So the giant raids
So you only got 2
6
friends,
people.
huh?
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, well, so if all of us want to play, we'll have to take turns, apparently, because they didn't want to bring it
Oh,
about.
that's
You couldn't
wow.
go 4.
3 people.
I mean, even Diablo
What?
3 has at
Ooh, you
least
guys are so
4.
cool. Ooh, I'm
all
fucking
can handle.
Bungie. I
You
think
can
I'm
do-
way better than
yeah.
everybody. Bullshit.
What are you talking about?
It's a fucking game. Like, it's
dude,
gonna be stupid.
I'm not. I don't know, man. I don't know. They could have at least gone with 4, just like Borderlands, just like Diablo 3.
Yeah, at least an even number. Jeez.
But-
And more people would have been too dense.
Yeah, apparently. They wanted to make the raids seem bigger by doubling
Ugh.
it to a whopping 6. Not like it matters because I don't even have that many friends and I can't invite random people anyway, so I'm screwed either way. Anyways, F that size limit for your squads. There's
Yeah, that's
nothing
dumb.
epic about
That's
a
dumb. You gotta have
3-person
a bigger posse than that. That's stupid.
dumb.
3 people. So, come on, man. All right, number 3. What's that? What's number 3? Number 3. You can't trade. What?
What?
I want to trade with whoever I want when I
It's just
want.
about this friggin' loot system, and you can't even trade your items. How does that work?
A loot-based game, and you can't trade items? Like, who thought of that? Like, Diablo, it's fun finding your own items, but, in Diablo, I find items, I'm done with them, or they're items I can't use, I want to trade with somebody. Or if there's items I can't even equip, let me just give them to someone else instead of selling them to an NPC vendor. You need player economy, and they're screwing it up.
Hey, whatever, man. I'll just hoard everything.
They don't even know what they're
That's
doing.
all
They
you
don't
can
even
do.
know how to make a good game.
There's no drop command either. Did I read that correctly?
Oh, what? Oh, so yeah, we'll throw that on as part of the number, but you can't even drop items now. Yeah, apparently you just have to sell them.
Don't you break them down and get their material
Yeah,
components?
you break them down into into the in-game currency,
Oh, okay.
which is fine. You can do that on the fly. But if I have a rocket launcher that my sniper doesn't use, so Hunter class, and I have a lot of sniper rifles, I use those. And then Nick here is playing a guy who likes to use rocket launchers. I have a rocket launcher. Oh, I can't even give it to him. So I have this really nice rocket launcher, Nick, but I can't give it to you. So I'm just going to throw it in the trash.
You're screwed.
Why would you even buy this game?
I don't know. Why waste your time? You can't trade items with your friends.
Like, why would you?
Oh man.
It's awful.
Why would you trade in your Xbox 360 for a Destiny PS4 bundle?
I don't know, man.
Is that what you're planning on doing?
Seriously,
it's a freaking MMO. It's an MMO. I can freaking trade items. What is going on here?
Yeah,
oh
you
my
should
god.
seriously though. You should be at least to trade any item that you want. I don't
The
know
only
why
thing
you
I'll
wouldn't
be
have
trading
that.
is this game into the dumpster because
man.
it's trash.
We gotta keep this moving. This is
move
this
this
is
shit on.
just downhill.
Move this shit on.
Reason number 2, Destiny's gonna suck. No voice chat. What? No freaking
need
voice
it.
chat.
Seriously,
All right,
we're
wait a
gonna
minute,
type
wait a
out our
minute.
responses. It's gonna, especially with the
Is
big
it-
raid, you're gonna need to go. Oh, you get Nick. You gotta go here, or Jeff. You gotta go. Chris, you gotta cover this side. You gotta be
let
able
me
to go
clarify
fast,
It's
fast,
not
fast,
it's
fast.
party
Let-
chat only. You can only
Yeah.
talk to your people in your squad.
Yeah,
is
let me
that what it is?
clarify that. Yeah, you have to have people in your party, the only people you can chat with, and you can only voice chat with them. You
Yeah.
can't chat with random people around you. There's a whole hub world. You can't chat with them. You can't even text chat.
Yeah,
so
that's
you can't
dumb.
even do that. So you can only chat
Man.
with people that are specifically invited to your
Okay,
party.
well that's different. You should be able to do that, but
then-
yeah, you should be able to chat with whoever you want. Why
No.
not?
So if you're some random schmo in the hub world, then I'm like, hey, this guy, I like the cut
Armor.
of his jib.
Thank you.
Is that a phrase? Yeah, it is. It is. Well, I'm making it a phrase.
Yeah. Well, so
And I want to chat and be like, hey, buddy, you look cool. Do you want to join me? Nope, I can't do that. So I have to bust out of the game. I have to go into the in-game messenger on PlayStation, look up his PSN ID or Xbox Live gamer tag, send him a message that way, so he'll get the little boop boop, and then he has to pull out of the game and say, oh, okay, this douchebag sent me a thing being like, hey, you're cool, let's play. And then he's going to be like, no, you're dumb. And it's all out of game. You're going to make that shit in-game.
Just interrupt everything, whatever. I'm not trying to do anything. So that's what it is. What is it? You can't chat in PvP and you can't chat on strikes, right? That's what it is.
Yeah. So why? So
unbelievable.
So only, like I said, parties only with just voice chat. I don't know. I feel like you're taking a lot of the social experience out of this game, and you're causing me to want to leave this game to do stuff that should be in the game.
Yeah.
Garbage.
Put the chat back in. What the shit, man?
Yeah.
All right, that's it. We've reached number one reason this
What's
game's
the
good.
number
Come
one
on,
reason?
man. Number one reason. This is bad. This is an affliction on every game.
mouth breather online will be playing.
Every single mouth. Okay, who do we got? The COD boys, the Battlefield punks, all these friggin' guys.
We got
back to school. They don't care. They're not going to do their homework. They're going to be on this shit.
You got the minus 50 DKP guy running around like an idiot. You got all those assholes,
you got
mouth breathers.
Shitheads like my nephew, like, oh, I'm going to noob. You're
my
such a
God.
noob. Oh my God.
You know what?
You know?
Yeah, if there's anything that makes this game not worth playing, it's the fact that it's an online game. Because all you fucks, I don't want to play with you. I think you're a bunch of sweaty, bad-skinned, greasy jerks. And I don't want to deal with you. And I did want to play this game, but I realized I had to interact with the trash of society. Awful.
The thing is, we want to have fun, not deal with these cretins and put up with this bullshit.
I don't care. I don't want to play
time.
with people from China. I don't want to play with somebody from Germany
I don't know
or
what the hell they're
Russia.
saying.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter because there's no chat function, so you won't know what
Yeah, the chat's not in there. Unbelievable.
Right.
All right, well,
Awful.
I can't deal with this. All right, that's it. Okay.
Pure
I want to
garbage,
play
whatever.
by
I don't know.
myself
I don't
and
know,
with
man.
myself.
I guess Activision, you made a big mistake. I guess.
Yeah.
You done goofed.
All right.
You done goofed, Bungie.
That's it. Those are the top 5 reasons Destiny's gonna suck when it comes out on September 9th. All right. Well, now we have to reverse it. Let's do the top 5 reasons it's gonna be awesome. Kick ass. You ready?
What?
Top 5 reasons Destiny's gonna kick ass.
Yeah,
right.
boy. I'm excited. What's our first reason?
Number 5.
Number
Who's
5.
developing this game?
Bungie!
Who's developing this game, Nick?
Bungie.
These guys made freaking Halo.
They don't screw
They
around.
made-
Halo. Guys, talk about Halo.
No, I'll even go.
Dude, Halo is the shit.
And
Halo
Marathon was awesome too. Nobody talks about it anymore.
Yeah,
because
I never played
And
it.
Myth was a good
I
RTS game.
never played it.
They were great. But I'm just saying they were great. Halo was great.
All right.
Destiny's going to be great.
That's it. There's no two ways about it. These guys have an incredible track record. There's no way they can screw this up. No freaking way.
Isn't it the most pre-ordered game in...
It is the
I don't
most
know.
pre-ordered
How much
game
is-
in history.
How much did they spend? $500 million?
500 million
Is that-
to develop this fucking game.
Now it's,
Seriously.
now it's for the next 10 years. So there's going to be like 1 or 2 more games.
So,
There's DLC, but there's a ton.
$500 million is $500 million.
Bungie doing things right.
If you have the loot,
2014,
why not use it? You
kick
know?
ass.
Seriously, they know what they're doing. These guys know exactly what they're doing. Give them the money.
We played the
beta.
the beta,
It
and
was
boy,
kick-ass.
was it awesome. I recommend you playing this game.
Bungie doing things right.
Damn straight.
What else
Mario
we got?
Kart
What else?
dead.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Reason number 4. Reason number 4. Put it up. Reason number 4. Loot.
Oh
Loot,
my
sucker.
God, yes. Give me that loot. Give me that loot. I just want to take it all. I just want to do loot angels and just run it all over myself. Man, new guns, new helms,
Man,
new pants,
you
new
thought
torso
Borderlands?
pieces.
You thought Borderlands had loot?
Oh my
This
God.
game
This
blew
has
Borderlands out of the
shit ton of
water,
loot.
dog.
Borderlands had tons of loot, but it was all guns. This has tons of loot that's all guns, all helms, all boots, all gloves, all torso pieces. You got class-specific items too, and there's a ton of them. So there's always new stuff to get. And dude,
Tons of gear.
oh my God! So
Tons.
every time you run, you get that excitement. You're like oh, a new item, and you're like, oh my God,
What is
this is
it?
a
What is
level
it? What is
higher. Let's identify it, and you're like, oh my God, I do 50 more damage with this machine gun. Oh, and it's exciting. It's exhilarating. I'm getting excited just thinking about it. I'm going to have to go home and play Diablo 3 and Path of Exile just to hold off my hunger for all this loot.
I
September
wouldn't
9th, loot overload.
I
dude.
wouldn't
comes
even
soon enough.
play Path of Exile.
Great.
I don't even know what he's talking
Yeah,
about.
dude, this is,
But anyways, loot.
That's it.
Seriously, though.
Loot, man. Oh, man. Here we go. All right. Reason number 3. Let's move on. What's reason number 3?
I don't know. What's the number 3?
Graphics.
The graphics.
The graphics.
Graphics. Oh.
These
These guys are always at the top of their
Awesome.
game. All the Halos. Awesome.
I enjoyed the art style and everything.
PlayStation 4 and
Big
Xbox One.
futuristic. It looks awesome.
Oh, PlayStation 4 or Xbox One? I'm going PS4.
Hey, fair enough.
In fact,
You
you
going
Xbox One?
We could have, no, that's not. I didn't say Xbox. I said it's coming out on both. But those cutting edge, man. That's what you got to have it on.
Seriously, I don't know why you would bother playing this on the a PS3.
They are
or
making
Xbox
it for the
360.
last gen version.
I know,
yeah.
but like what?
I played the
feel like
last
you should
gen
play-
version. I mean, it looks okay for a last
It still looks good,
game,
but if like you have the option,
you gotta play this
like,
on
you gotta-
next gen,
yeah,
man.
exactly. You got to play this on next
It looks
gen.
nice. I mean, large, expansive world. There's a lot going on. Tons of enemies. Tons of little nooks and crannies to explore. It's just, it looks nice. It's very aesthetically pleasing and
Good
I love
vocab,
it.
Jeff.
I love it.
Good vocabulary.
Yeah, I
here.
read the dictionary. before I
It's,
came
it's
here.
all about that. That's what it's about. New systems, new game, new graphics. The graphics can
Then
kick
grab-
ass.
If you're gonna
Son.
buy like a
Ass.
new
You're gonna
like
put the friggin'
system, this
yeah.
is the game to play it on. You know,
Put the
This is
friggin'
That's
right
how good
thing
the
up,
graphics
man.
are. We forgot to
Shit.
put up part 3, but you got
Shit.
it.
There it is.
Graphics.
Okay, a little bit late, but there's graphics. Reason number 3. Let's go to reason number 2. What's reason number 2?
Put it up on the monitor and let's
speeder
see.
bikes.
Speeder bike.
I mean,
Have
this
you
shit
seen
ain't
Star Wars?
Star
Have you
Wars.
seen Star Wars,
Oh,
dog?
dude, I love. Anytime there's speeder bikes, I get excited, and they're no different in this because the moment you get that speeder bike, you're like, I don't have to walk anywhere. I
Oh,
can ride
it's
a bike,
so
you're
good.
like,
And
go
then like
right
you,
off.
you have the boot, like you can get off on your speeder bike and then do that boost thing.
Yeah, you can
go
double
fast.
jump off the
Can
speeder
you
bike.
you could roll those with your friends, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So like
classic,
when
dude.
me and him were playing, we were like going to like one of the raids or like one of the dungeons. We were on our speeder bikes and we just got off and we started killing a bunch of
Yeah, dude,
enemies.
you hit
Yeah,
the brake,
dude.
jump off, and
That's what I'm talking
Dude,
about.
no, it's
It's
awesome
awesome.
too in this game. Going back to loot, you can get better speeder bikes. You get one when you're like what, level 5 or
3,
something.
4, or
You
5,
get
yeah.
really early. And you're like, yeah, but then you level up more, you get more experience, and you're like, oh well.
It really
you can
That
take
should be
this
a whole
one,
new reason, man.
and you can get this bike instead, and your
like-
fast bar goes from this to this. It's faster. It's better. looking.
Seriously, like when the beta, especially in the beta, like when you first start until when you get that speeder bike, the whole game changes.
You're just like, oh man, like now I got this big world. Now I can just zip along. I can get sweet jumps.
Makes things so much easier.
It's awesome.
Shit, yeah, speed bikes,
Love
man.
the
I
speed
can't
bikes.
wait. That is awesome.
Man,
no
I'm
one
like
else,
on
no one
speed
else has
when I'm
done
doing
that.
this
And
shit.
no one else has done that I'm aware of. And if they did, yeah, right. It's not as good as theirs.
It's
as
awesome.
good as
Wait,
They
theirs.
execute it really
Battletoads.
well.
Yeah,
Yeah, right. Yeah, Battletoads.
Battletoads. That's true, but that shit was impossible.
Yeah.
Well, not for you.
I
but
mean, yeah. Well, actually, I mean, I guess I got to give it to Battletoads. That's true, but this is more of a. It seems like this is taking more inspiration from like the Star Wars type. The friggin' Battletoads, that was just like a friggin'.
I'm glad it's not like Battletoads.
frustrating
Oh my
maze
god,
of
Jesus,
shit.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to do anything. I wouldn't get across the map because I would die all the time.
Yes,
So
dude.
no, it's good.
That is
Speeder
the
bike.
shit. That is
Awesome.
speed bikes. Hell yeah. All right, we've reached number 1. What's the number 1 reason this game is gonna kick ass?
I
Kick
don't know.
ass.
Why? Infinite gameplay.
It doesn't end. It doesn't end, dude. You just
No,
keep, it just keeps
man.
going. 10 years.
man.
You're saying 10 years, dude. That may as well be forever. That's freaking crazy. You're playing this game for 10 years.
They are launching this game September 9th. 3 months later, they already tell us their next expansion's coming out. So I'm going to play the crap out of this game. I'm going to hit max level. I'm going to run that high.
It goes to level 20.
Loot,
As you get it faster, you can get all the end game stuff. I mean,
By
but
the
even
time-
so, there's so many things that they're going to go around in this game that even when you hit level 20, you're still going to want to keep
Oh
playing.
yeah, you're just going to get
Because
better gear.
you get better
More
gear and you still get
Harder
XP for other
challenges.
stuff. It's going to be so good.
I can
Yeah,
level
so
up
dude,
my-
yeah, go to the end game. They'll just keep releasing more shit.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hey man, by the time I even start to feel slightly burnt out from playing this game so friggin' much, they're going to release the DLC in December, and I'm going to have more to play. And then another 3 months will go by, and I'll probably get another expansion. And then another year will go by, and hell, I'll get a sequel, and I'll keep playing it. And my character's just going to carry on, and I'm going to keep going, keep kicking ass.
Have they said that though? How's it like if they go? From
They got a 10-year plan for this game. That's including DLC and sequels. And as far as I know, it's going to carry. It's going to be continuous.
I mean, I guess
they got it lined up. They got it lined up, ready to go.
That's where that 500 mil's going to. And
yeah, 500 mil. You're going to get a game.
Will this game be the game of this generation?
That's really tough to say.
You see what I'm saying here? This is a tough debate.
Who knows? Who knows? All I know, though, is this game.
We will have to play it
just from the beta. I never play online games because I like playing single player experiences. But this game fucking rules.
I'm excited. So I don't know if it's game of the generation. What I do know is that it's going to be my game, primarily, probably for the next 3 to 6 months when it comes out, which is saying a lot for me.
I don't know. This is an extra reason, but Peter Dinklage is in it.
That's true. The wizard that came from the moon.
Yeah. Tyrion Lannister.
All right. I'm excited.
I am
You guys
too.
are excited. I hope you guys are excited. Xander's very excited.
Game of the year every year.
Yeah, there it is. Starting the day it comes out.
Destiny.
Definitely.
That's it.
Don't fuck around.
That's it. And there you go. That's the top 5 reasons Destiny's going to kick ass. Get the hell out and get it when it comes out September 9th.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Going to be awesome. All right, so that is it. We've reached the end of the show. Guys, be sure to check out our website at GameSlean TV for more news and game videos. Next week, what are we talking about? Sims 4?
Oh my god. I don't even know what we're talking about next week.
We'll
Come up with
decide.
something,
will.
and you guys make sure to tune in and find out.
Seriously. Because this is
Hit the
gonna be
well-aware
greatest.
track.
Yo, Quickie, take that shit.
Not well aware. We'll see. We'll come up with something. Guys, thanks for joining us. Keep playing. We'll see you next time on GameSlean.